All right, time to go teach. Hello and welcome to this episode of Tutors, where we are continuing our unit on ecology, and today we are looking at a process called eutrophication. So we will define what this is and explain what's happening. So today, well, we're going to look at what pollution is, and then we are going to describe the process of eutrophication. That is our goal for today, so let us get it started. The first thing is pollution, understanding that, hey, it's not as simple as it might seem. Harmful materials that can enter the biosphere through the land, air, or water, those are what make up pollution. That is the definition of pollution. But the issue is that things can be harmful. It all depends on the dose. Too much of a good thing is bad. And this is very clearly demonstrated by this process called eutrophication. Because eutrophication is where we end up with too much of a good thing, and it causes an ecosystem to actually die out. So, process of eutrophication. Start off with our aquatic ecosystem. So here we have a nice little stream with some grass and some fish within that stream, and we are going to end up having runoff go into this stream. And the runoff is going to carry nutrients. Specifically, it's going to carry nitrogen and phosphorus, which are found in great abundance in fertilizers. The issue is that in many ecosystems, nitrogen and phosphorus are limiting nutrients. There's not enough nitrogen or phosphorus in the soil for a lot of plant life to grow, which is why we add them as fertilizers. But it also means that since they are not in great abundance, that when you add them to an aquatic ecosystem, now plant life can grow in great abundance. And specifically, algae is going to grow. Algae is going to start reproducing like crazy, and that is going to cause our nice river to actually change to a green river because we have so much algae present. The algae undergoes a process that we call an algal bloom. Then the algae is going to end up doing what algae does over time, which is it is going to die. And as it dies, that means our decomposers are going to increase. And as our decomposers increase, then we end up using up all of the oxygen that is present within the water. And once all the oxygen is used up in the water, that means the fish no longer have oxygen within the water. Once the oxygen is gone, this area, this aquatic ecosystem, completely dies out. All because we added too much nutrient. All because nitrogen and phosphorus were added to this aquatic ecosystem. Algae was able to bloom in amounts that it should never be able to bloom at. Its population increased quite rapidly. But then the algae dies and the decomposers use up all of the oxygen within that aquatic ecosystem, causing it to become anoxic, destroying all life in that aquatic ecosystem. So in summary, pollution, it comes in many different types. Sometimes pollution is too much of a good thing. And that's how eutrophication occurs, because we add too much nutrients, and that results in knocking that ecosystem's very fragile balance off, and thus resulting in that ecosystem dying out completely. And that is eutrophication. Until next time, be awesome, stay awesome.